What's up, YouTube? Jay Travelina here. Today I wanted to talk about a budget gaming mouse. So here today we have my first gaming mouse. It's a Pictech gaming mouse with 7200 DPI programmable mouse. So this was $13.99 on Amazon. I can put the link in the description below. So this pretty much gave me control to tune my mouse, especially for first-person shooter games. So today we'll look at the actual mouse, the features on it, and we'll also look at the software to control it. Alright, so here you'll see the mouse. I have it set to breathe green. You can change it in the settings, which we'll go over later. You'll see you have two programmable buttons on the side, which are great. You have mouse 4 and 5. Your right click, your left click, your wheel, plus the wheel clicks in and out. Obviously, it's like a normal mouse. These two buttons on top, that control your DPIs. So you'll see it changes colors according to your DPI. So you'll notice the different color it is a different color DPIs. I only have 3 set. I usually leave it on green, which is what I have set to about 800 DPI. It's usually what I game at. So it definitely has that. It's obviously an optical mouse. It has a nice feel to it. It's pretty well constructed. I did notice when I'm gaming and I push really hard on my left trigger, you'll hear a click. Not sure if you can hear it in the video. Well, I'm not sure you can hear it, but you'll definitely feel it in the mouse. But it's still built pretty well. So let's take a look at the actual software now. All right, so here's the software that we use. You'll see the main. I always just go into advanced. You have your mouse sensitivity, your polling rate, which you can tune. You have your scrolling speed and your double click speed, which you can tune. Then you go in advanced. You see all the ones I have enabled, so I do have a little more than 3. So these are the colors that it's going to be when it's. This isn't actually what it's tuned to, but these are the colors it's going to be. I have these 3 enabled, but these aren't the actual programs that I have saved to it. So what you would do is when you change the DPIs, you can change to 1,750. You can get 1,000. You can change them. You can turn some off. You can set to breathe, which is what I have it. There's a couple different effects, frequencies, steady. So you can set these in the software to what you want. I usually have one at 4. The lowest it'll go at 500. I usually have one at 500, one at 750, and I believe one at 1600. So 750 is about what I keep it at. So I actually have this one set to 750, blue set to 1600. And then I usually click apply, and that's what saves it to my mouse. I'm not going to do it now so it doesn't mess up my settings. 1600 is what I'll usually use when I'm just playing around on my computer, and then I'll drop it to 750 when I game. 500, I don't use that often. I have dabbled with it a little bit, but it's usually a little bit too slow for me. You can up the sensitivity in game, but it's all personal preference at that point. We'll exit out of software. So it's pretty much, you have the macro list. This the buttons you see 4 and 5. These control DPI, so you really can't program. You can program them in game. I don't recommend it because if you want to change DPI while you're in the game, then you lose that functionality. Or since I haven't done it in the past, it's possible that if you do hit it, it changes your DPI and also does what it does in game. Usually I try to have a push to talk at 4 and maybe like a quick mark or something at 5. And then these are like, aim down the sight and fire. All right, so you see the mouse. I mean, you've seen the software behind it. Uh, like I said, it's Pictech. It's a pretty off brand. You can get it on Amazon, but I do highly recommend it if you're just getting into PC gaming. You're not sure if you like it. That's where I was when I first got into it. I switched over from console. Wasn't sure if I'd want to get too into it. Wasn't sure if it was what I wanted. So I got a cheap gaming mouse, which is exactly what this is. But it actually was very good, and I used it for over a year before I stepped up, and I ended up picking up a Corsair mouse. I mean, it's cool looking. It has nice features. You can change it to breathe or a solid color. The tunability is there. You can change it. It's not as fine tunable as some of your higher end gaming mouses, but it's still enough just to get you started. It's enough that you can change your DPI and change your in-game mouse sensitivity to your liking, so you have that fine point accuracy in first-person shooter games. If you play games like League of Legends or Dota 2, your DPI isn't as big a deal, but you can still tune it just to your liking enough in those games. But overall, I would definitely recommend this gaming mouse as a low budget one. If you have the higher budget, I think you would definitely benefit from your Corsair or Razer or even HyperX gaming mice. But if you're on a tight budget and you need a gaming mouse, you need something that's going to work, something that's going to function, I would definitely recommend this Pictech gaming mouse. I hope my review was good and helped some people. If you liked it, hit the like button. If not, let me know what you would have liked to know about the gaming mouse that I didn't have to share. And hopefully subscribe to the channel and check out my future videos. I'll see you guys later.